don't know what's going to happen. Are we about to shut down forever? Are we going to, we don't know. My husband is the main breadwinner in our family. He came home and he's like, we're going to die. I lived in a very large house in a gated community on a golf course. I drove the Beamer, and I'm like, we can't afford to die. So we started talking, started reading, started Googling, but we were like, we have to do something. Going to work every day, hoping the bills get paid is not acceptable.
So tell us your name and the name of your business.
So I'm Hannah Bercegeay. The business I run is BHCB Enterprises out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
And how did you get involved with Michael Blanc?
This is my first event with him. Some people that I work with, I'm gonna call them fellow investors, told me about him, Googled him, talked to a friend. I was like, hey, let's go and check it out.
So have you closed your first deal yet? And if so, do you have plans to do so?
So I have a couple single family homes that we have bought during COVID when interest was free. And then I have an apartment complex. It's an 11-door apartment complex. I'm currently looking at another deal. It's 109 units. It's a hotel that is being converted into studios. We're looking at it. My husband sent it to me last night. So we're kind of looking at that one. So we'll see what happens.
Good luck on that. We'd love to hear. So when you do, because you have closed your first deal, you said, correct? Okay. And how come I haven't interviewed you on Success Stories, First Time Deal Makers for Michael Blanc yet? Girl, I have your email. I'll be reaching out to you. Okay. So what do you think so far? Is there anybody you're looking forward to hearing speak? And what has been the best part so far as the first day?
I don't have a specific speaker that I'm super excited for. I love them all. I love conferences in general. Always wanted to write a book. Wrote half a book one time, stopped writing a book. So I think now's the time to kind of get it going back up again.
Since you brought up the book, if you were to write a book, what's the title? What would it be about?
So the book would be basically real estate for newbies, like noobs, completely, truly new people. I would want a book to dumb it down as humanly possible. I want my 4-year-old to understand it. I would do a glossary in there to break down all of the words that you don't understand, but you're too afraid to ask. I would want it as simple as possible, a breakdown of how to do your first deal.
I love it. Magana, you're up, baby girl.
I love the passion. I love the pink. Did you find real estate or did it find you?
I've always loved real estate. Always. During COVID, my husband's job, they told him that he works in chemical plants in South Louisiana, and they were like, we don't know what's going to happen. Are we about to shut down forever? Are we going to, we don't know. My husband is the main breadwinner in our family. He came home and he's like, we're going to die. I lived in a very large house in a gated community on a golf course. I drove the Beamer, and I'm like, we can't afford to die. So we started talking, started reading, started Googling, but we were like, we have to do something. Going to work every day, hoping the bills get paid is not acceptable.
And you heard that. The lady came up with a solution. The man said they're dying. Just want to point that out.
Yeah. We can't afford to die, okay? We have to continue. And so we just started doing real estate there. We bought our first deal. It was straight off of MLS, new construction, put down a stupid down payment. I was terrified.
Sounds familiar.
I was terrified. We didn't get a tenant for like 3, almost 4 months. We got that first rent check. I was like, oh my God, sell everything. I want more. And we just kept buying and buying and buying. And that's real estate for us.
If you were to give Hannah a piece of advice, what would that advice be?
Today, Hannah, or like 10-year-old Hannah?
Your 20-year-old Hannah.
20-year-old Hannah, stop doing dumb shit. Like, stop buying foilers, stop buying jet skis, stop taking all these really crazy, extravagant, not necessarily smart decision-making trips, and put money towards assets that make you money. If we would have started when I was 20, I could easily have left my W-2 10 years ago. So I would have just shut up and do it. That would be my goal.
So we heard Hannah present time, Hannah past time. Walk us into the future now. 5 years from now, where is Hannah? Where do you stand 5 years from now? Real estate.
Keep pushing. It's really hard right now to find the deal that makes sense. There's tons of deals, that's not what I'm saying, but the one that makes the most sense to where I am right now, financially, with my partners, with my other people who are upping the money as well. Finding that perfect deal is a little bit of a struggle right now, but I really just need to suck it up and just keep looking.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You've been awesome.
Well,
We cannot wait to hear more of you through the interview on Success Stories with Brooke through Michael Blanc's Finding Your Deal.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
influencing.
Full disclaimer.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
And I actually, a great pleasure to meet you.
Yes,
and
ma'am. Thank
welcome
you.
to your first Michael Blanc event. It's my first time as well.
Very good.
And now I know why we need to continue to show up, because it's not just for Michael, but the people he attracts
Absolutely.
and access to them. It's
Absolutely.
it's his gift to us, and it's not a gift for us to keep, but to
Share.
share, to
Yep.
give to many through interviews, through Brooke's podcast. I think we're gonna call it a podcast now, and we cannot wait to read your book.
Thank you.
And we need signed
She's
copies.
writing a
Yes,
book,
ma'am.
y'all. We're putting it out there.
Thank you
She's
so
writing a
much,
book.
Hannah.
Thank you.
Real estate for dummies, but
Correct.
from a woman who knows how to break shit down. Okay, so you know it's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
good. So now
Sounds great.
the heat is on, baby girl.
Sounds great.
Thank you. I
Hannah.
appreciate you.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
Awesome.